I crossed the border dressed in winter, with frozen hands and guarded eyes. I thought this land would bare its teeth, a kingdom built on blood and lies. But sunlight spilled across the gardens, gold through branches warm and slow. Flowers opened where I wandered, in colors I had ceased to know. No iron cages, no cruel laughter, no monsters waiting in the hall. Only music through the windows and roses climbing up the walls. Everything I feared was changing, every story proved untrue. The world beyond the wall was stranger and far more beautiful than I knew. Welcome to the spring court, where the wildflowers never fade, where the sunlight finds the shadows I had carried all my days. Here the air is full of wonder, here my frozen heart can bloom. I came expecting claws and darkness, but found a world alive with you. Welcome to the spring court, to the life I never knew. You showed me forest without hunger, table set with bread and wine. You never asked me to be softer, never told me I was not enough. Behind the mask I found your kindness, in every careful, quiet glance. And somewhere between painted sunsets I forgot to fear your hands. You gave me brushes, gave me colors, space to dream beyond the cold. And every time you stood beside me, the guarded parts of me let go. Maybe love was not a weakness, maybe trust was not a chain. Maybe I could stop surviving long enough to breathe again. Welcome to the spring court, where the wildflowers never fade, where the sunlight finds the shadows I had carried all my days. Here the air is full of wonder, here my frozen heart can bloom. I came expecting claws and darkness, but found a world alive with you. Welcome to the spring court, to the life I never knew. Then came the night of ancient fire, drums beneath the moonlit sky, garlands turning, embers rising, magic moving through the night. And there, beyond the dancing figures, near the edge of flame and smoke, stood a stranger dressed in midnight, watching as the fire broke. Dark hair touched by sparks of amber, eyes I could not quite forget. Just one glance across the fire and my heart lost one small step. No promise passed between the shadows, no name was spoken through the flame. Still something in that fleeting moment felt like destiny without a name. But morning found me in the gardens, with your hand reaching for mine. Spring was waiting in your smile, soft as petals, warm as light. So I turned back to the life before me, to the arms that felt like home. Yet somewhere underneath the music, one strange pair of eyes still glowed. beside me while the fire faded blue. But somewhere past the springtime roses, fate was watching me anew.